Hello viewers, today we're going to be talking about the homeless box fan. So, as you know, a couple months ago I went to J&J's Junk and got this homeless box fan. And if you have watched the video where I talk about the homeless box fan and the airspeed box fan, I probably mentioned the fact that it was very dirty. I don't know why I keep on looking at the options on this camera, but anyway, that's why I'm looking like away from the camera. But so yeah, what I'm gonna do in this video is, first I'm gonna talk about the fact that it was dirty, and two, I'm gonna get on CapCut and see if I can try to edit the videos I made that ended up being a mess up. But first, I'm gonna have to watch the videos to see if there's something in it that I don't want. Like, let's say for instance, one of my grandparents were to walk up or something like that, or they were to talk to me. What I would probably end up doing is either not using that video, edit them out, or blur their face out. I've tried blurring people's face out before, such as my dad. And, well, it wasn't that good. I mean, I'm not sure if he wants to be in any of my videos. My mom doesn't want to be in my videos. She doesn't like being on camera in general. So anyway, yeah. So first we're going to talk about what it was like. So, I mean, I know that I've already talked about this in a different video, but I just wanted to go ahead and... Sorry, y'all against my computer because I'm trying to see if I can do this kind of stuff. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so one day this summer, I was just hanging out, and then I decided, I thought about, I remember my grandparents, or really my grandma, talking about this place called J&J's Junk. And of course, this last summer, which is the summer I'm talking about right now, which is when I got an interest into fans. So then it got me thinking, well, if I want to get a fan from the thrift store, there's probably a couple fans at a junk store, right? So we go there. The first fan I see whenever I get out of the car, because we're like at the very front, and I literally stand there. I look back and forth, and just think, wow, that's a lot of junk. And then what looks like a Lasco box fan caught my eye. So I walk up to it, which it's between the couple shelves, so I had to figure out how to get in there. And then I see it. It was this blue Lasco box fan. The entire thing, it wasn't like a blue Lasco cool colors. It was like, you know what a 3733 looks like, right? It looked like that, but instead of the cabinet being gray, it was like a light blue. Of course, it was hung up, so my grandma was like, they're probably using that. I wouldn't try to ask. Here's the second fan I saw. I look up and I see what looks to be like some type of window fan or something like that. I don't remember. It just looked like some type of fan, but it was too high up to get. Then I spend maybe 5 minutes looking around the outdoor part of the junk store, and the first one I see, which is like closest to the entrance, was a black Lasco Cool Colors. I look at it, and I immediately notice that the blade's broken. And then I notice another box fan, and that box fan was the homeless box fan that I have now. I was like, okay, that's cool. Then I was like, okay, I want this one. And then my grandma was like, okay, let's wait until we get done looking, and then you can come back out here to get it. Because we didn't have a cart, and she didn't want to have to carry a bunch of stuff. So we went in, looked in the indoor part, and this is the middle of the part, of the thing. There wasn't a single fan in cell. I kept saying cell wrong, sorry. In there that I noticed. So we noticed a third part, the very back. It had clothes, like a bunch of random stuff. We went through each aisle. I saw nothing I found interesting until the last aisle. The last aisle had those little air cleaner things. There was a big one, but I destroyed it because I couldn't get it apart, and you know I have anger issues. So, yeah. So then I turned my head and noticed the E2 chill. It was like this. This broken stand was like that. And I'm like, okay, that looks like a fan. So I go over there and notice it. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So then we continue looking. We don't find any more fans. And then I go to get a cart. We finally get a cart. And then I rush right back out. And of course, my grandma had the cart, so I used some empty laundry basket that was sitting in there, and I used it to carry every bit of it. Luckily, it didn't break. Then my grandma showed up with the cart, and I put all those fans in there. We then look around a little bit more in the middle part of the J&J's junk place, and which we're really just looking around, stuff like that. And then on the way out, I notice what looks to be either a Kmart or a Lakewood box fan. It was sitting like on a shelf up close to the ceiling, and then I asked about it. Unfortunately, it was not for sale. The lady told me that it came from her either father or great-grandfather, and it wasn't for sale. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen a vintage box fan in person. That was pretty cool. Now I'm going to tell you what I saw in J&J's junk store. Oh, I forgot to mention. And where I found those air cleaners and the little white fan, the white E2 chill, there was a couple of ceiling fans for sale, but I don't remember seeing any blades, so I just didn't get it. But other than that, now I'm going to tell you about the fan sightings that I saw that weren't for sale. The other fan sightings. There were two big exhaust fans. They were very squeaky. Got on both of our nerves, but I was like, it's okay. They don't know a whole lot when it comes to fans. I know stuff about fans. And the other sightings were just a bunch of ceiling fans that they were using. So yeah, now I'm gonna end this video, and we're gonna see if I can try to edit the homeless box fan videos with this video and see if I can do it. So let's try it.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be restoring, or trying our best to restore, a homeless box fan. I have a lot of fans in the shed, just collected from a junk store. And now, I can just get this camera set up. I've already taken the screws out, and I just thought of the idea of this. It's a lot of hair. Yeah, this blade needs... Oh, this blade's kind of warped. That's okay. Sorry. It's just kind of nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and take the It does work, by the way. Try to take these feet off so I can take this off without breaking it like I did the other one. I mean, we don't even need feet, bruh. It'll still stand up. So. Oh, crap, I damaged the grill a little bit. Alright, let's stop what we're doing before I ruin it. Let's get the back grill off. We're covered in dust and hair. Needs to be... I mean, the blade's warped. That ain't good. But it'll be alright. Thanks to Jordan Yu, I now know how to oil a fan motor. And thanks to him, I have now gotten an interest in restoring any fan that needs to be restored, such as this one right here. Unfortunately, I don't even know what happened to this grill. It's like bent in a way. It's like curved, as you can see. I don't know what happened to it, but it's completely fine. It still works and stuff. Okay, let's take this grill off. Good grief, it's caked with dust. Sorry, I don't have the camera on the right way. You know, I'm gonna... Hey guys, today we're restoring a fan. I've already taken the grills off because I had to redo the video. I don't want to have to do the stuff again. But right here we have a holmes box fan. It's very dirty. It works. I tested it on the way home. I also got this pile of stuff that I'm going to be fixing. That one doesn't really need fixing, it's just dusty. What is up with these black ants? Anyway, I got some oil, and that's good. Alright, I need to know if there's a brush anywhere, but first, let's get all this, hold on. Yeah, a brush ain't gonna get it off. I would have to get like a strong brush. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a brush. You know what? I'll just use a broom, because I don't have a brush in here. I don't think I do. So why not just use this? I hope the camera's on me. I'm just gonna use the bottom of a broom. Now, the best thing about this homeless box fan right now is that it's easy to take apart, I'd say. It's a little rusty. I need to get this blade off. I hope it's like I hope it's the same way you can take the yep, it is. Oh my goodness gracious, look at all that dust. Huh. This motor looks familiar. It looks like exactly like the okay. Never mind, I'm not gonna try to talk. Just gonna get to work. The motor seems kind of free, but why not go ahead and oil it? Let's me. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the motor off its housing, because the housing is gonna need to be cleaned also. I'm sorry the camera's not on it. I don't have my tripod with me. I should have got that tripod at the place. I didn't get a tripod. I really need a tripod for here. Now, this blade is a little warped if I haven't said so yet. So, it's not going to do the best here. And I've also known that from Jordan Yu that holmes is not even that good of a brand. But I mean, that's probably just his opinion. I had a holmes Breeze at one time. Sorry that the camera's not on this fan. Not really. So I'm gonna. Sorry, it's just there's not a whole lot of room on this place that I'm using this on. Let's see if I can find a place to put all these screws. That was dust off. You know, I'm not gonna make a video of this.